Hi, thank you for clicking on this video. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you very much for coming back. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button and you enable the notification bell so that every time I do upload a new video, you'll be the first one to see it. In today's video, I'm going to talk about number patterns, sequences, in particular, the arithmetic sequences. It is my mission to make sure that you do understand fundamentals, step by step, ways to solve arithmetic sequences. When you walk away from this video, I guarantee you that each and every problem that is put in front of you, you'll be able to resolve it. Let's get cracking. For starters, what is an arithmetic sequence? An arithmetic sequence is a sequence in which the first difference. Let's use an example to explain what first difference means. By the way, if you haven't watched my video, the video that I've made on quadratic sequences, please make sure that you do watch it. That will help you to better understand what we'll be talking about today. Let's say you have 5, 12, 19 as your sequence, right? So 12 minus 5, right? That will give you a 7. And 19 minus 12, this will also give you a 7. This is therefore called the first difference. All right? Now, an arithmetic sequence is a sequence in which the first difference, right? So this is the first difference if it's common or the same. Now, the first difference is common, right? 7 and a 7, that is common. It's the same. We have ticked the first two conditions of an arithmetic sequence definition. Here is an add-on. Once you have established that a sequence is an arithmetic sequence, therefore, A is always the first term. In this case, 5 will be equals to A, right? This is the general nth term of an arithmetic sequence, right? Let's define that. We already know the value of A, which is 5. It's always the first term. All right, 5 there. What is D? D is the first difference, which is equals to 7. This is my nth term, right? Find the 10th term of this sequence, right? That is the question. T10 means 10th term, all right? Therefore, n equals to 10. This is what it means, right? So, if you want to find the 10th term of this sequence, the first part or the first thing that you need to do or define is to define the nth term equation. You need to get the number of the value of A and the value of D, right? We have defined our nth term equation. Therefore, T10 will be 5 plus, where you see n, we put 10 because we want 10th term. Okay, so this will be 5, 9 times 7. 5 plus 63. The result is 68. I hope that was clear. Let's jump to the next one. Example number 2. Which term of sequence 1 over 4 minus 1 minus 2 1 over 4 is equal to minus 13 1 over 4? Right. I just want to explain what this means, right? So this is Tn minus 13 1 over 2, right? When a question says which term of the sequence, it simply means what is the value of n, right? Now, this is an arithmetic sequence. Therefore, we know that a equals to the first term, which is 1 over 4. Okay? Therefore, d is the difference. It's minus 1, minus 1, minus 1 over 4. This will now give you minus 5 over 4. Let's define general nth term. Tn equals to a. A is 1 over 4. 1 over 4 plus n1. Therefore, d is minus 5 over 4. All right. If Tn is equals to 13 1 over 2, 13 1 over 2 equals to 1 over 4 plus n minus 1 minus 5 over 4, right? So we want to determine the value of n, right? So this is just a simple, straightforward mathematics. So I'm just gonna stay simplified. Gives you minus 27 over 2, right? Therefore you have 1 over 4 plus n minus 1, 5 over 4. This crossing to the other side will be minus 27 over 2 minus 1 over 4, which is 5 over 4. So this is minus 5 over 4 and 1. Okay. So the denominators are the same. I'm going to multiply by 4 both sides. I'll be left with minus 55 minus 5 and minus 1. Right. Minus 55 minus 5n plus 5. So take this to the other side, 5n. Take this to the other side, so it's going to be 60. N is equals to 60 divided by 5, which is n is equals to 12. Therefore, T12 equals to minus 13 1 over 2. Let's move to the next one. Example number 3. Determine the arithmetic sequence if the 4th term is minus 6 and the 11th term is 30 minus 34. Right. What do we know? We know that the 4th term, meaning T4 minus 6. And what else do we know? We know that if T4 is minus 6, therefore n is equals to 4, right? Therefore, T11 it's equals to minus 34. Therefore, n is equals to 11. All right. I hope you do understand that part. Now, we know that this is an arithmetic sequence. All right. Okay. So I'm going to use these two to determine the two equations, and we will solve them simultaneously. Right. Let's get cracking. So if T4 is equals to minus 6, so I'm going to put minus 6 there, minus 6. Then I know that N is equals to 4. I'm going to simplify this. Minus 6, A, this is plus 3D. I'm going to call this equation 1. Now, for the second part, I'll use T11. So if T11 is equals to minus 34, right? Therefore, N is equals to 11. Right. So I'm going to simplify this. Minus 34 A plus 11 minus 1, 10 D. So this is equation 2 simplified. Right. Now, I've got two equations. I'm going to solve them simultaneously. Equation 1 is minus 6 A plus 3D. This is equation 1. Equation 2 is minus 34 A plus 10D. This is equation 2. What I'll do is say, since when I've got the same variable here, if I say equation 2 minus equation 1, this variable will fall away, and I'll only be left with one variable. Then again, get the value of that variable and go back to the equation, and get the second variable value. So I'm going to say equation 2 minus equation 1. Okay, so minus 34 minus 34 minus 6 A minus A 10D minus 3D, right? So this minus 34 plus 6, this A minus A falls away, and I'll have 7D. This will be minus 28, 7D. Therefore, D is equals to minus 28 over 7. D will be minus 4. Then I'll call this equation 3. Now I have equation number 3, right? So I'm going to go ahead and sub equation 3 into equation 1, right? So equation 3 is minus 4, right? So I'm going to say equation 1, right? Equation 1. So A is equals to 3 minus 4. So substitute D by minus 4, right? So this will give me A minus 12 minus 6. Therefore, A, take this to the other side. So it's going to be positive 6, right? Great. Now, going back to the question, determine the arithmetic sequence, right? So the arithmetic sequence that this means, let me create space. All right, so I have the value of a, right? Going back to the question, determine the arithmetic sequence, right? So term 1, term 2, term 3. I know that Tn is equals to a is 6, and then d is minus 4. Okay, so T1 will be 6. So n is equals to 1. So 1 minus 1 minus 4, which will give you, this is 0. So the first term will be equals to 6. T2 will be, remember, T2 meaning n equals to 2. All right, so we're using that. This is our general nth term equation. So this will be 1, 6 minus 4, which is 2. Therefore, the last term will be 6 plus, so n is equals to 3 minus 4. So 6, 2 times minus 4 is minus 8 plus 6 is minus 2. Therefore, we have 6, 2 minus 2. This is our arithmetic sequence. This is the last question or example. Given that T5 is equals to x minus 2, right? T6 is equals to 2x minus 6, and T7 is equals to 4x minus 8, right? So this is what you need to understand. These T5, 6, 7, these are consecutive terms, right? Remember, this is an arithmetic sequence, which means T6 minus T5, right, is equals to T7 minus T6. Right. Why? Because D is common. So for an arithmetic sequence, D is common. So if D is common, that means any difference is equals to any other difference, right? So let's start with the solution for A, right? So T6 is equals to 2x minus 6. 2x minus 6, and I'm going to minus T5, which is x minus 2. T7 is 4x minus 8, subtract T6. T6, which is 2x minus 6. All right. So this is 2x minus 6 minus x plus 2, 4x minus 8 minus 2x plus 6. This, that is x minus 6 minus 4. This, that, 2x. This, that, minus 2. Right. So this goes into the other side will be x. This goes into the other side will be minus 2. Therefore, x is equals to minus 2. All right. Now I've determined the first part of the equation. of the question. Let's tackle the second part of the question, right? So remember, T5 equals to x minus 2, x minus 2. Now we know the value of x is minus 2 minus 2, which is minus 4. Okay, T6 is equals to 2x minus 6. Now we know the value of x, which is minus 2. Therefore, this is minus 4 minus 6 is minus 10. And the last one is T7, which is equals to 4x minus 8. So with 4 minus 2, we know the value of x minus 8. So this is minus 8 minus 8 minus 16. Therefore, D will be T6 minus T5, which is minus 10 minus 4. This is minus 10 plus 4, which is minus 6. Now I know the value of D. I need to calculate the value of A. So I can take any, let's say I use T5, right? I know N is equal to 5. So I'm going to say T5, which is equals to minus 4 minus 4 A. So it's going to be 5. N is going to be 5. N is going to be 5. And I know the difference is minus 6. This simplified, it's going to be minus 4 A. So 4 multiplied by minus 6 is minus 24. Therefore, A is going to the other side, going to be positive. Then 24 minus 4, which is 20. So we all know that A is the first term for an arithmetic sequence. So 20 will be the first term, and then T2 will be 20 plus. So go back to the equation. We know the value of A, which is 20, right? So for T2, we know N is equals to 2. And then D is minus 6, which is equals to, all in all, so it's going to be 2 minus 1 times minus 6. So it's minus 6. So 20 minus 6 is equals to 14. And then the last one is T3, 23 minus 6. And the value is 8. I hope you did enjoy. Thank you for watching up until this far. See you again in the next video. Ciao.